What's up, y'all? It's your boy Chino. This is Chinimas. Today we doing my top 5 most underrated horror movies. Number 5, Devil. Now, Devil is one of those movies not too scary, not too gory, but it do have you thinking at the end of the movie, like, what the fuck if I kill somebody and later down in life somebody come get me and it's the fucking devil. You know what I mean? Real trip movie. I personally love it. Number 4 spot. We got P2. What could I say? This is one of the most unappreciated horror movies, I feel like, in the last decade or so. Dope movie, dope concept. Cinematography is fire. The lead antagonist leads a Christmas party, traveling through a parking garage to get to a car, and all hell breaks loose. But P2, if you ain't seen it, check that shit out. At my number 3 spot, we got ATM. Man, this movie was so dope, and it was so unexpected. I think I got this movie like at Walmart at like a little $5 bin. I popped the shit in the DVD player, didn't know what to expect, and fucking got hooked like that. This movie was fire. Basically, these dudes, I think this is another Christmas horror movie, kinda. These dudes go to get some money from the ATM, and in the middle of a fucking parking lot. Who the fuck goes to an ATM in the middle of a fucking parking lot? I think it's like midnight or some shit, and there's fucking weirdos out there in a fucking, I don't know, fucking big ass fucking winter coat and shit. White people, we gotta do better. We really gotta do fucking better, right? But the movie is fire. Movie is fucking fire. It's kind of like Phone Booth, but with an ATM in it. ATM, my number 3 spot. Just gets better after this. My number 2 spot, Rest Stop. And now this is another movie that I feel like I went to Walmart late night. This probably when Walmart was 24/7. You can walk in that bitch 2 o'clock in the morning. And just searching around in that fucking bin for, dope ass movies, and I found this shit, popped it in, smoked a blunt or two, and fucking was blown away, literally. This shit was fire. I mean, when it comes down to acting, this is really a B horror movie, but somehow it made its way into like top tier horror, underrated horror movies of all time. For me, at least. Rest Stop. We only got one more spot. And then my number 1 spot for most underrated horror movies, High Tension. My absolute fucking favorite underrated horror movie. Fuck it. One of my favorite horror movies, period. You know what I mean? This chick was sadistic, unexpected, malicious. I mean, the words could go on and on for this movie. This movie would have you fucked up. I mean, this is one of the movies that somebody wants you to recommend a movie for them, and you bring this shit up, and they come back and tell you a day later or some shit like, yo, that movie is fucking crazy. High Tension is the fucking movie that you need to recommend to motherfuckers who ain't seen this shit yet. But if you have seen it, you know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. It's my number 1 spot. High Tension.